I take your point. Let's turn to Yogendra Yadav on the next question, because you are in the Northeast, Yogendra Yadav. And the question is simply this: has the Opposition India Alliance scored a self-goal by staying away from the January 22nd event? You heard Pawan Verma there earlier suggesting that the opposition needs a counter-narrative. The BJP is unapologetic about its Hindutva. We can argue whether it's mixing religion with politics in a way that some believe is against the constitution of this country or what the constitution envisaged. But there'll be others who will say, in the absence of a counter-narrative, has the opposition scored a self-goal? Your response?
Rajdeep, no, I don't think it's a self-goal by not going to the temple ceremony of the 22nd. The point about opposition needing a counter-narrative is absolutely very well taken. I completely agree with Pawan Verma. But allow me to say something. This whole thing, what's amazing to me is how easily we've normalized everything. We are being told, Rahul, my friend, tells me, that anything that can be politicized for electoral purposes will be used. I think we forget an elementary thing, that this game called election is played in a ground which has boundaries, which has a referee. We forget that in India, a certain kind of use of religion in electoral politics is illegal. We just forget it. We just take it for granted. We start analyzing it. Tomorrow, we will start using murders for election, and someone would say, well, murders can be used. Well, let's count how many murders, how many votes, and so on. Let's not normalize these things. Number two, when my friend Pawan Verma says it's according to Maryada, I think he misuses the word, but his argument itself shows how limited the point was. I think what he wanted to say was that it is according to Vidhi Vidha. Yes, it is. Supreme Court has okayed it. It is according to Vidha. But his own argument showed that it is not according to Maryada. When he says use of Lord Rama by one political party, I'm sure he would say this is not according to Maryada. He himself argued and clearly showed that the manner in which the Supreme Court judgment was used was wrong. That using for a political party to claim credit for a Supreme Court judgment, is it according to Maryada? I think we've forgotten these words. And we've come to a very colonial view. Allow me to insist, this is a very colonial view of what is religion, and this is very colonial Eurocentric view of what is nation, what is being given to us.
But let's look at the question. Let's look at the question which the opposition raised in their response. So certainly the Congress did when it rejected the invitation, saying religion is a private matter. This is a political event being staged by the BJP, hence we don't want to be. But the fact is, for the longest time, religion and politics has mingled. Now it appears it's normalized to use a word that you use, Yogendra Yadav. Pawan Verma, you want to respond to that? That in a way, is religion and politics now being normalized that effectively takes it out of the purview of what the Constitution stood for? Now it's open season. You could argue that the Congress party has done it in other ways in the past, but the fact is the BJP is doing it unapologetically, and we've normalized it, saying, well, you're going to get votes because of it.
You see, Radeep, I agree with Rahul that political parties will, within the ambit of law, wherever possible, use emotive issues in order to have electoral resonance. This is the fact. I mean, why else would Rajiv Gandhi have got an ordinance to overrule a very reasonable judgment by the Supreme Court on the Shah Bano case? So political parties are using it, religion or any other issue. My grouse, my concern, my sense of anguish is that is the opposition so naive as to believe that once there is a Supreme Court judgment which is sanctioning the Ram Temple, the BJP and the RSS and its affiliated organizations will not use this event in order to get political mileage, even if they say it's not a political event? Because that is obvious. What has the opposition done from 2019 onwards to tell the people what it believes is the role of religion in politics and what are the issues of greater priority and urgency which the people should focus on, and what is important to keep the right balance between religion and livelihood and other issues? This is my point. The opposition has left the field clear to the BJP to more or less appropriate not only Sri Ram, but the entire Hindu agenda for political gain. And that is because we have never ever seen in history at such a crucial juncture such a fragmented, divided and electorally ineffective opposition.
Can I just get Yogendra